Well, ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, like he just put in his mouth, have become a red flag recently, with new global research revealing that for people in the US, the UK and here in Australia, these products make up more than half of the calories they consume each day as our diets move further away from fresh produce.
Oh, so is that a bad one? UPFs are associated with many adverse health outcomes, increasing your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety and early death. But not all ultra-processed foods are created equal. So what do we need to know the next time we go shopping?
To help us unpack the good, the bad and the confusing, we welcome back nutritionist and dietitian Gemma O'Hanlon. Hello, Gemma.
Hey.
So ultra-processed food, what exactly is an ultra-processed food?
Right, so the technical definition, it's a formulation of ingredients. They're generally made in a factory with a series of industrial processes. They often have a long list of ingredients, lots of additives in there, and some ultra-processed foods are made specifically to make, that are really, really tasty, like the Tim Tam effect, where you take one bite, your brain lights up like a Christmas tree and you can't stop eating.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some of these you've got here today that would be considered healthy while the others are unhealthy, right?
Yeah, and look, I think that the message here is, most ultra-processed foods are unhealthy, but there are some outliers, so we'll get to them. But look, I think most ultra-processed foods, your cakes, your biscuits, your pastries, your chips, your instant noodles, soft drinks, fried chicken, these are the ones to have sometimes. It's okay to have them occasionally.
Oh, so it's okay to have them.
But in small portions and less often, so occasionally.
Okay.
Now, so these are the ones that are
Do you know what? It's not actually difficult to figure that out.
Exactly.
We know this stuff.
Exactly. Like they're high in salt, they're high in saturated fat. You don't find many whole grains or fibre in there. There's not many fruits and vegetables. It's kind of that bland, kind of brown, kind of coloured foods that are often those ones.
Okay, speaking of bland, let's move across the other table.
No.
So take us through this. Are all these healthy?
Well, so these are technically ultra-processed foods. So, they are made in a factory. There's a series of ingredients, but they're actually nutritious. So we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We can't say that all ultra-processed foods are unhealthy, and processing doesn't mean it makes a food unhealthy. So there's plenty of processed foods like whole grain breads, whole grain wraps, soy milk, ready meals that have got vegetables in them, even flavoured yogurts that are classed as an ultra-processed food but offer a lot of nutritional value.
Okay, but how do we know which ones of these are good? Do you know what I mean? Because I might be looking, at this, and I might not assume that that's going to be good for me.
Yeah, and so the Health Star rating's a good place to start.
Okay.
So the Health Star rating, we need it to be mandatory, but, this has got 4.5 stars, this has got 4 stars. Looking for that sort of probably 4 and higher is a good mark. And 5 stars, this is technically an ultra-processed food.
Now, between all the mixed messages we get about these ultra-processed foods, what's your advice for eating well? We're on the run, we're on the move. Christmas time, my gosh.
Exactly. Well, look, I think there's nothing wrong with having convenience foods occasionally, but wherever you can, obviously cook more at home. And sometimes the simplest things make the biggest difference to our health. So 2 serves of fruit every day, 5 serves of vegetables, swapping refined grains to whole grains, and just getting that variety of healthy foods in every day.
Yeah, should there be more sort of government help around this?
So I think when it comes to our nutrient-poor ultra-processed foods, yes, we do need policies to help limit particularly that aggressive marketing of these foods. South Australia is doing some really good things in actually reducing promotions on public transport. We would need that across nationally, particularly protecting our kids from this unhealthy advertising.
Okay.
All right. So good to see you, Gemma, as always.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be back right after this.